This year, organizers hope to build on that momentum with an event called A Night of Inspiration. And Mack McGhee is a motivational speaker and one of the people taking part in this event. It's taking place on June 27th at Prairie State College, and he joins us this morning.
All right.
Nice to have you here, Mr. McGhee.
Thank you for having me.
It's kind of interesting to start this conversation by talking about your own personal journey, if you will.
Absolutely.
And it sounds like right now a lot of teens are having difficult times,
Right.
struggling along, and you could really relate to that because of what happened to you
Absolutely.
as a youngster.
Absolutely. Yeah, when I was 19, I was a victim of violence. I was hit 3 times in the head with a hammer at a New Year's Eve party, and so that was like a life-changing moment for me. You know, I had to think about what I want to do with my future. It was a very humbling experience, but I got the gift of forgiveness. And one of the things that I try to impact young people with is for them to understand that we have to let things go and have the opportunity to move forward with our life. And so that's the gift that I got out of that experience. It was a very difficult experience, as you could imagine.
Right.
But I'm here almost 20 years later to be able to talk about it.
You think the youth right now, and we hear so much about teens being shot, killed,
Right.
stabbed, I mean, just all the violence. You talk about that there's a lot of anger out there,
Right.
and how to reach these young men and women.
Right.
What do you think the key factor is here trying to solve this?
One of the things, as I said, is that a lot of young people are hurting. A lot of young people need people to talk to. We definitely need human service programs. Like right now in the state of Illinois, we're facing major budget cuts with human service programs. And they're so needed because we have so many single-parent households. We have individuals that's dealing with poverty. We have individuals that's dealing with drug addiction. And so we need programs that are available to our families as well as young people so that they get the help and the access that they need so that they can have a bright future.
You're talking about the programs that the state has, but you are on a personal mission, if you will.
Absolutely.
Talk about your event coming up on Saturday. What's the point? What's the whole goal of bringing things together, it sounds
Absolutely.
like?
The Night of Inspiration, this year the theme is called Faith, Family, Finance, and Future.
Okay.
Last year was a response to the violence.
Right.
This year is also a response to the violence, but also the economic climate, which I believe only impacts violence in our communities. And so I got motivational, inspirational speakers that's coming, not only to provide motivation and inspiration, but also information. So there will be like community resource tables there for organizations like TASK, organizations like Aunt Martha's Youth Services, Ceasefire, so that when people hear something that night that will inspire and motivate them, they can have the access to the resources right there at their disposal to make some positive choices about their life. But one of the main things that night that I'm really excited about is the young people. We have an event called the Teen Inspiration Sensation, and we have 3 young people, bright, beautiful young people from the south suburbs. Megan Mullins, 12 years old, Cameron Davis, 16, and Ava Davis, not related, 18, graduate of Crete Monique, and they will be using their gift of song to inspire the crowd, because it's all about the young people. If we don't provide positive platforms for our youth, then we're going to lose them to the streets and to the violence.
And really, that's your entire goal here, to provide motivation for people to say, you know what, we can make a difference,
Right.
to highlight some young people who are doing a great job.
Absolutely.
Well, good luck. This is coming up on Saturday.
Yes.
And who's your target audience? Who do you want to show up?
Families. I want families to come out. It being Father Day, it would be great for fathers to come out next week with their children, communities, human service workers, teachers, anybody that cares about our communities and our families, I think should be there.
All right, that sounds good. Let me give all the information to folks. Thank you very much, Mr. McGhee. Nice to meet you. A Night of Inspiration, it is called. It is on June 27th at Prairie State College in Chicago Heights. Now, tickets are $20 in advance or $25 at the door. The proceeds will benefit the 100 Men Association of University Park. That's an agency devoted to uplifting youth and finding remedies to strengthen families. We have more information online as well at abc7chicago.com. Just look under See It on TV.